Hello, welcome to a Smurd P video. We are looking at Boom Studios' Mighty Morphin Power Rangers issue 118. And this is written by Melissa Flores, colors by Raul Angelo. Jose Enrique Fernandez is the support of that. Illustrations by Simona de Gianfelice with Marco Renna and letters by Ed Dukeshire, and I apologize if I have said any names incorrectly. So our issue begins with being on the moon and Zed's palace being protected by the force field, keeping out the forces of darkness, etc. And it's probably driving Zed a little bit mad, having to rely on the Power Rangers teenagers to keep him safe. But he seems sort of very polite about it, but he won't hold his breath. Now we get a moment between Trini where they talk about the losses that they've suffered. So older Trini has lost her friend Scorpina, and obviously young Trini can't imagine talking to Zach too. So the discussion is make these moment counts, have those conversations before it is too late. Meanwhile, back on Earth, Ranger Slayer is saying that the massive morphers not going to be any help to us. They're mad as Mad Hatter at a tea party, which Phantom Menace finds sort of impossible. And the emissaries have been corrupted as well. There's nobody that's going to help them. So they need a backup plan, and they're trying to work on a backup plan. So then Phantom Ranger loses the composure that, because we've always known him to be a sort of a silent type. He comes in, he only gives the information that he needs to give. But he questions Ranger Slayer being free of Spectre's infection, yet she says, "You're questioning me when you are painted with the mark of his corruption in that suit, etc." And then Zordon comes in and says, "That's enough. You know, we're losing. We can't keep this up. We can't be arguing amongst ourselves. And I've relied on humans to solve these issues many a times and come out the other end. And this he expects to be no different, etc." So Billy looks exhausted, and he's trying to understand how the eggs feed the power barrier, and the power barrier on the moon has been breached by Rita and Tommy, who have escaped, and she is being attacked by a Dark Specter who intends to destroy her. And she says, "You know what? For all that you've given me, I repaid you more than enough to, make this, make me a worthy servant, etc." Then you get Tommy talking to Adam and Rocky, who've been corrupted, and they say, "You know what? The only thing you taught us was to fail." Zach wants to get in there, but Trini airs caution because if he demorphs outside of the field, if he morphs again, he's corrupted. Meanwhile, on Earth, Bulk and Skull are still training, and we see that Candice, Skull's once upon a time girlfriend, is not reporting in, which may mean that Elta has fallen, and Skull regrets his decision not to go in there. And Jason actually says, he says that he actually gives the guys a good little speech. He says, "The Power Ranger suit only emphasizes the spirit on the person underneath, and you two would make great Rangers." Because by the end of sort of season 3, etc., if you remember Bulk and Skull and their evolution, they are generally good guys. Yeah, they're the comedy relief, but they were good guys, etc. So Ranger Slayer comes flying in to assist Vile and Tommy, and she gets Tommy back through the field where he is protected because he is losing ground. Meanwhile, Rita is pretty much getting destroyed, but she's been left out there to dry and is about to be killed by Dark Specter. However, Zed comes in and takes her, etc. And nobody knows where they went. Apologies, I just knocked my camera. Nothing new there. So Spectre says he's had enough. He ain't waiting. He is going through the force field, and he is in pain. So the uncorruptible still cannot get through the shield. The shield is holding even against somebody as powerful as Dark Specter. Back on Earth, you get a moment where Tommy's recovering, and he asks Billy if he's okay. He's not really sure, but he's glad that Tommy's back. He's probably exhausted. This has been going on for, we don't know how long. You never know in comics. This could just be a couple of days, but it's taking its toll on Billy by the looks of it. Tommy comes in a little bit eye-watery, and they make up, after the fallings out, etc. So, Zed said that he gave her mercy time and again, and he said, I destroyed those under me for less than what you did. And how did you repay me? You went and found a new master, etc. He says, you think that I hate you? That betrayal, it's untrue. They're villains, it's our nature, it's our undoing because of this hatred, etc. You chose a new master because of your hatred of me, and you have doomed the universe once sworn to conquer. So he says, who will I hate? What will happen to us now? So, blossoming of a relationship even without the poison. We get Zach showing that he's got some mad skills, and Jason just almost looking very small compared to him, which I think they were always maybe similar builds. I feel like Austin St. John was maybe slightly bulkier than Water Jones, but interesting. And all Trini wants to do is hug them, etc. So we then get another moment with Zach. It's about Trini's thinking face, and he just wants to. She says, "Let's just enjoy this for now. We've got a moment respite, which we know isn't gonna last. So the story, even though it develops, it sort of goes back down a peg. So it's not full straight into the next part of the story. You almost think, where is this going now? Dark Specter's just had a setback, etc. And the story ends very bizarrely. I can't decipher this. Literally, so Trini's last words is, we never know what could happen next. And then we get Kia saying, hello, friend, you're coming with me, and takes one of the power eggs, which I just found bizarre. I can't decipher what Kia wants to do with this. Let's remember, Kia's been almost a misunderstood villain at one point. So no idea what's going to happen next. Is she going to go join Dark Specter, because Dark Specter is losing minions? Remember, he's killed Alpha 1 or Alpha 11, whatever you want to call him. Mistress Vile has gone back to the other side. So yeah, he's only got the corrupted Rangers now, really, an army of them, and perhaps Kia. But we will see what this means in the next issue. So anyway, I hope you liked my video. If you do, please support my channel by subscribing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. Thank you for those already subscribed to my channel. Make sure you look after yourself, and as always, embrace the geekiness. Take care. Goodbye.